Welcome to an update from the Sunrise Coordinating Centre at the University of Wollongong. My name is Penny Cross and I'm the Data Management Coordinator for the Sunrise study. There are a number of points I'll go through in part one of my presentation. I'll introduce you to the Sunrise Coordinating Centre team, talk about the Sunrise website, the Sunrise publication policy, the use of the Sunrise data, implications for future use of the data, and the establishment of a future data bank. Firstly, I'd like to introduce you to our team. Many of you will know Tony Oakley. Tony is the Principal Investigator of the Sunrise study globally and leads our team at the Coordinating Centre at the University of Wollongong, which is just south of Sydney in Australia. Tony also conducts the training for each country involved in Sunrise and seeks to build capacity and skills in this kind of data collection, particularly in low and middle income countries. Myself, I'm the Data Management Coordinator and lead all things data, including data integrity and quality, database management, finalising data sets, data quality assurance, and upskilling of others at UOW in data management skills. Part of my role is also processing the collaboration agreements with each country, and I've been working on Sunrise since its beginning in 2018. Katerina is our Associate Research Fellow who's involved in grant funding applications, publication writing and ethics approvals. Katerina also chairs the Sunrise Leadership Group meetings. Ellie is our Project Officer. Ellie is currently involved in small project work with some of our Sunrise collaborators and also assists in grant and publication writing. Rebecca will be your main contact day to day throughout your data collection as our research officer. However, others in the team may also answer your questions from time to time. Rebecca prepares all the materials for the training, including creating the fantastic training videos for the measurements you'll see on our YouTube channel and the Kahoots quizzes to assess data collectors' knowledge of the materials. She also has a lot of experience with the Early Years Toolbox and assists me in data management. Kahau, or John, is our data analyst and has recently submitted his PhD thesis. John does most of the analysis for our publications and also assists in data management. Ajinkia is our programmer analyst. Ajinkia has done the recent updates on our website, uses coding to automate our data reports and also assists in data management. He's recently completed his Masters of Computer Science. Claudia has just commenced her PhD working on Sunrise at UOW with us. She's also our equipment officer and looks after our social media. We've recently updated the Sunrise study website. If you click on the QR code on the screen now, it will take you to the Sunrise website. We have links to our Twitter page and YouTube channel where all the training videos and presentations are available. We now have a members login area on the website where the CIs from each country can log in and look at relevant materials, publications, links and other documents. The CIs will soon receive information about how to log in to the members area. If you wish to provide any suggestions or feedback on our website, please email the Sunrise contact email address. I think you will agree that the data from the Sunrise study is very valuable globally. We must ensure we can share the findings of Sunrise into the future. The Sunrise publication policy has the guidelines and request forms for all publications of multi-country data. All requests are approved by the Publication Committee, which is a subset of the Leadership Group. We have a number of Sunrise publications now, both with individual countries' data and aggregated country data from the earlier stages of the Sunrise pilot study. The publication policy has recently been updated. The updates include changes to authorship criteria, which will be guided by the ICJME Equitable Authorship Inclusion Criteria. We've also updated how publication policies will be approved or not approved and included the acknowledgement of the Sunrise Coordinating Centre in all publications. 2 appendices have been added as checklists for publications under review by the committee. The publication policy is available in the members area of our website and is also an appendix on the collaboration agreements. We've also had new information sheets and consent forms approved by UOW Ethics late last year to ensure what parents are consenting to is according to the aims of the study. Please ensure that you use the latest version of our consent forms and information sheets in your data collection. We're also producing a video which will explain the consent form in simpler English for participants with low literacy levels. This may also be able to have subtitles for other languages. A key component of the changes is an explanation of the future use statement in the information sheet. Future use outside of the study aims or by anyone other than a participating Sunrise CI or the Coordinating Centre will require ethical approval from UAW and all participating countries' ethics committees, and only those participants who check the box will be able to have their data included. The purpose of the future use statement is included in the information form given to parents and directors of centres. The future use tick box is included in the consent form. For participants' data to be able to be used in future studies, this tick box must be checked. We're currently putting together a plan for a data bank. A data bank is a repository which will hold the non-identifiable data collected during the Sunrise study and allow controlled access to other researchers in the longer term once the Sunrise study collaborators have had time to publish from the data. We will need to obtain UAW ethics approval to establish a data bank for the main study to allow access to other collaborators outside the Sunrise study. Once this is approved, we will then add an additional tick box to all the consent forms similar to the future use tick box for participants to consent to adding their data to this data bank for the wider use of the data. This diagram shows the process of Sunrise data collection in 5 stages. The first stage involves obtaining funding, getting ethics approval, and completing and signing the collaboration agreement with UAW. The second phase involves preparing things for the training, including equipment, translations of all documentation, setting up software and applications, and following the task checklist to ensure everything is ready for the training. The third phase is training and data collection reliability checks to ensure data collectors have understood everything covered in the training. The fourth phase is the data collection phase, where data must be regularly uploaded to the databases, the Cloud Store checklist updated, and ensure regular communication with the Coordinating Centre to update us on the progress and any other issues with data collection. The fifth phase is the cleaning and finalising of the data sets and preparing reports and the final checklists. I will cover more about these different phases and the things we've learnt during the pilot study in Part 2 of the Coordinating Centre update. This concludes Part 1 of the Sunrise Coordinating Centre update. Please watch Part 2 to learn about how you can ensure data collection goes smoothly and the data collected is high quality, usable data. If you have any questions for the Coordinating Centre team from Part 1 of the presentation, please email to the Sunrise email address prior to the AGM so we can answer them in the Q&A session. See you in Part 2.